at Sydney Dragway today. This is Joseph Rodriguez. We are here for Bangers and Mash, which is a bit of your brainchild.
Yes.
So can you tell us how you came up with it?
It was just an idea that I had that was originally wanting to do a hot rod run.
Yep.
And go to a destination, and I thought, with all old traditional cars, and I thought we'll do Bangers and Mash.
Yep.
I had that in my head for quite a few years, but it never went anywhere. And I thought, I think it's time we do a nostalgia race, because it had been quite a few years since we had a big nostalgia meeting in Sydney. And I spoke to a few people, put the idea out there, and it was conceived. So today is the result of that.
Yeah, and it has been a great day here. Lots of really good racing. So what's your history with drag racing? What got you into it? Are we going back too far?
Hot rodding.
Hot rodding.
So hot rodding, nostalgia drags. I started Day of the Drags because I just wanted something different for the guys to do. That was more of an informal day. And next year that'll be 20 years we've been doing that. 20
years of Day of the Drags. Put that on the calendar.
Hopefully, maybe we'll see Bangers and Mash in 20 years' time.
Yep.
If I'm still here.
Fantastic.
Yep.
All right. Really appreciate you catching us up on what's going on here.
Thank you very much, Chelsea.
Okay, so you've all met Dad, Ross Preen, here at Sydney Dragway today. So Dad, while I've been down on the strip doing using my media pass, I noticed that some people have a handicap at the Christmas tree, so the green light's not going off at the same time for both sides.
Yeah.
Why?
Okay. So when you're in the staging lanes, you pick what's called a dial in, or DYO, dial your own elapsed time that you want to be handicapped on. So, and there's a fair chance that the person in the other lane is going to have a completely different time that they have dialed into what you have. So that brings up the unevenness on the tree. But what it does do is it makes for good racing at the end of the strip, because you can go up to your dialed time, but you can't go faster than it. You can go slower than it. But when you dial your own time, you're going to be looking for that minute difference at the end of the run.
Yeah. So we're after consistency, not top speed.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yep.
Cool.
Yep.
All right. Thank you.
Okay.
Pretty rare you'll see this happen anymore. You can see the Falcon wagon pushing the dragster out. Just going to get it past the burnout box there. Get it up to speed in gear. It's going to make its way down through the early return gate, and it's going to cackle its way back down the return road for everyone. Be an interesting way to go down to the shops and get some bread and milk. Certainly a bit of a spectacle. Got more nitro action coming to be right up for you as well this morning. That will funny cars, but in the meantime, how cool is this running to dragster on its way on here? down on the burnout pad.
So this is Jim Walton. Jim's a bit of a drag racing legend around here.
Really? Having fun at my age.
That's it.
I'm 80 next week, you know.
And still at the track.
Yeah.
So tell us, for starters,
Yeah.
what do we have here?
Oh, this is just awesome. The boys up in Queensland, mainly Paul Davies, had an idea that do a recreation of what we did in the old days, and I'm just blown away that someone wanted to do. Normally when they do a tribute card, when you're passed on, you're gone. But he's done a tribute while I'm still here, which is just awesome, you know what I mean? And so I'm grateful. I hang out with the lay people up there, and I love working on it. Even though I'm nearly 80, I just love it. I'm in my happy place right here with this. But this car, it was a Chevy Monza. What I have here is just the original injector off the car. That's all that was really saved from 1982 when I had the big crash in January. That's pretty much all that was saved off the car. You know, so these boys have done it, and they've done a beautiful recreation. I just love it.
It is. It's beautiful.
Yeah.
It is
on
beautiful.
The track, you know, some of the guys said, "Oh, I remember that when I was a kid." Guys are coming to me, and they're in their 70s. "Oh, I was just a kid when you were racing that, Jim, and I saw the crash at Calder." You know.
Yep. So it's going to be doing some runs today here at Sydney Dragway?
Yes, it is. Yeah. More of a demonstration. We're not trying to win. We're not trying to rotate the earth or win a homestead.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
All righty, tell me, what's your favourite memory from drag racing?
Okay, well, it started way back in the 60s. I started with an FJ. A lot of us old guys started with FJ Holden and old grey motors. But I picked up a magazine one time and had Willie Borsch's fuel altered on it.
Yeah.
And nitro fuel
Wild
altered.
Willie.
I said, I want to build one of them. So I just had a magazine, and I copied the car virtually. And I was fortunate enough to take 3 trips down to New Zealand with it. 3 trips to New Zealand.
Really cool.
And while I was down there, roaring down the racetrack, they said, "Jim, you just broke a land speed record."
Oh.
So, on a drag strip.
On a drag strip.
On a drag strip, you know. Yeah, so it's pretty cool I did that, you know.
Yeah.
And my friend Rolly over here, he was telling me last night that his dad was in a Spitfire on the beach going along on an airport. He said, "I'm going to get up to 200 miles an hour." So his dad, who's passed now, did it in New Zealand on a airstrip, like in an aeroplane. So I did it on a drag strip.
That's so cool.
in a fuel altered.
Yeah.
And so I have great memories of it. My wife's here, but she's in the car at the moment, you know. But when you get to our age, you wonder about what's right in the corner. You know, you're not going to be here forever. And these young guys just keep us going, keep us pumped up, and I just love it. You know, I just love it. You know, the sports. I've had peaks and valleys in my career. I've got 8 Christmas trees, and you know, I'm number 5 in the 5-second club. The Goodyear Eagle 5-second club. You know, Jim Reed and Graham are up the top of the tree, but I'm number 5. So
that's a lot better than a lot of other people.
But anyway, it's just great memories and great people. Great people. It's a great family sport, you know what I mean? So, and I was fortunate enough to get Coca-Cola. They were so great to come on board, you know what I mean? I'd won a few national championships, and Coke said, "Yep, we'll sponsor you," and they loved it. You know, they didn't know anything about cars or anything like that, but they knew about the exposure and the product, and you know, it's just out there. They love me doing shopping centre displays. So.
Absolutely, All right, and the question a lot of people are going to ask: what times would we have been doing back in the day?
Oh yeah, in the 7s with that sort of car. It was 7s. I've gone 5.9 and I've gone 250 mile an hour. But it was good for 7s. But it was all about the show.
That's it.
In those days, all about burnouts and doing crazy stuff. And you know, we didn't have the traction they got now. We had slippery tyres, and you know, it was just all about the show. You know.
That's it.
And that's what I'm wrapped about Ross Preen. That he keeps the memories alive. You know, starting that beautiful little car over there. Cackling away, and just music to the ears, you know.
And I hear very soon we're in for a bit of a show with that cackle car. That'll be really good.
Oh, okay. Cool.
I hear there's going to be a push start. So you might have to be there for that.
What, this afternoon? Yeah, maybe?
Very soon. Very soon.
Right.
At 1 o'clock we'll be out there.
Okay, cool. We'll be part of that. Yeah.
Awesome.
But my good mate Peter over here, he was just a young guy when I was racing, and his dad was a really good friend of mine.
Rolly.
Yeah, Rolly and this beautiful dragster over here. Rolly's dragster, just awesome. His ashes are in the back here.
Yeah, he goes on every run.
He goes on every run, and Dad, Pete, I'm his surrogate dad now, you know, like so.
Yeah.
We have such a connection in Queensland. Even though we're in Melbourne, we're up in Queensland all the time.
That's it. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, this is fantastic.
Yeah.
Great.
How's it go?
No.
All right, Chelsea?
Thank you so much, Jim. Appreciate your time.
No worries.
Okay.
All right, Stephen Wombat Brown.
Yeah, that's me.
First, let's talk about your 6. What was it? 6'8"? 6'84".
The 683,
683.
196 miles an hour.
How'd that feel?
Yeah. Scary. Scary, fast and
Yep.
scary, but yeah, good.
Yep.
It's definitely exhilarating. Yeah.
Yep. How long have we been chasing it?
Wow. It's probably 10 years, it'll be more than 10 years.
Yeah.
I had a 3-year break. Just come back from it. I hadn't driven the car for 3 years and we changed a fair bit. And then, it's just, I had to learn how to drive again. So today we did 3 full laps, which is the first time I've done that. So
Yep.
it went well. It went good.
We nailed it on the last run.
Yeah, that was, Well, that's, as long as we got it done.
Yep.
Yeah. Just got to fix the tune up a little and we'll have another go.
Yep.
So.
Alrighty, so you're sort of part of the Aeroflow, what do they call them now? Top fuel nitro funny cars?
No, not just nitro funny cars.
Yeah.
The big show ones. Yeah.
Yeah. And so you cruise along with them in your Altered. What do you love about Altereds?
Well, they're hard to drive. They're short, lots of horsepower.
Yeah.
They're a true car. They're a true hot rod.
Yeah. Yep. All right. How long have you been in drag racing?
First time I went was 1990. Was the first event I went.
Yep.
So that was over the Crow at Eastern Creek, and so that was my first event, and
what-
then I was hooked.
What attracted you to the nostalgia stuff then?
Well, it's just old school.
Yeah.
Like just there's less politics.
Yeah.
It's more about the sport. It's fun. People get on. You know, so it's far better than the big show racing. Too much politics.
Yep.
You know.
Yeah, fair enough. Good stuff. What's our next event that we're heading to?
Well, I don't know. I don't know. With this, I don't know. We've got to service the car. That'll take a while. I don't know. Hopefully this year, maybe early next year. I don't know. I'd like to go to Warwick in Queensland. Yep. Take it up there, 8th mile. But I'm not really sure. We just needed to get through this event, and so we're through it.
We're through it. We've nailed our 6.
Yeah. I've got to lose a bit more weight, so I'll fit better in the car because I'm a little bit on the don't fit side. It's uncomfortable, but we'll get there.
That's all right. When you're only in it for 6 seconds.
Yeah. Don't worry about the 20 minutes in the station lane.
Exactly.
Waiting for everybody else.
Yep. Good stuff. All right. Thank you.
No worries.
Appreciate it.
Pleasure was all mine.
Okay, this is Morice McMillin. Morice, tonight you raced Psycho. You also happen to be the CEO of Rocket Industries. So let's start with what got you into drag racing?
Look, I was no different than some of the young kids here today. I went with my dad when I was 4 years old, and I fell in love with it from that age, and been doing it ever since. And
Yep.
yeah, it's one of those things that once you're involved in it, you can't stop, and you just love it. So I've been doing it a long time now, and still love it just as much.
Yeah, awesome. So then, tell us about the history of Psycho.
Yeah, so this is probably the most honourable car to ever drive. This is actually the car that Graham and Wendy sold to start Rocket Industries. So it got recreated a few years ago, and to be the one that gets to drive it, it's truly really an honour.
Yeah,
and
it is.
Yeah, we just went 562 at well over 400 kilometres an hour, in a little billy cart with a big nitro motor in it, really.
Yeah.
But
that's really cool.
look, it's truly an honour to drive it.
Yeah.
It really does, and it's you're out in the open. You've got, like, on that nighttime run, you got flames up over the wing, and it's looking through a tunnel of flame. It's just so cool.
Yeah. You never get over that feeling, do you?
No, not at all. And
Yep.
these things make serious horsepower now. So when you're sitting right behind it and you're out in the open, it's just awesome.
Yeah, I must say it was my first time down at the fence for media, and I've been around dragsters for a long time. The minute you guys or the funny cars went, because you're this close, not that close.
Oh yeah,
it's a whole different feeling up there.
It's a whole different feeling.
Yeah.
You feel the heat. You feel like they almost suck the oxygen away from you.
Yeah.
And you can't recreate that.
No.
You can watch drag racing on TV. You can do all that stuff, but you just cannot beat being there. Like it's the senses that it's really cool.
Yeah, that's cool. What's next for Psycho? Where might we see her, do you reckon?
Look, probably here next year, I'd say.
Yeah.
We've got a few other cars that we run. We ran Nitro Express as well today.
Yeah.
And then King Kong Terminator as well. One of the shop boys, Wombi, had his own fuel altered here, so we got to match race, which was really cool. He ran his first 6, so. Which is it's a huge achievement in the sport, and you're going seriously fast in a seriously short amount of time.
Absolutely.
So awesome day for the whole team.
Yeah, it was cool. All right, thanks for your time.
Thank you.
Well done, mate.
That's some good footage I got there. Goodness me, that's going to be good.